And, finally, it is not the custom of this firm to negotiate in the atmosphere of an Arab street market. No, you'd better delete the word Arab. Got a sneaking suspicion that one of their directors comes from the Lebanon or some such ghastly place. Yes, L.D.?
Young Peter Clancy's shaping up pretty well, isn't he?
Oh, very well indeed. Promising material. He's young, lacks self-confidence, but he'll be all right.
I agree. I thought it might be an idea if you took him on your trip tomorrow.
To Paris?
That's where you're going, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
Are you with me?
Yes, L.B. Yes, 100%. Yes, a very good idea.
Right. Fix it then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Well, that's all, Miss Pinto. Thank you.
Right, Mr.
Ask Mr. Clancy to step in, will you?
Certainly.
Damn.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Clancy. It's you. Oh, good. Yes. Yes. I've been watching you, Clancy.
Oh.
Gloucester?
No, thank you, sir. We're trying to give them up.
We?
Isabel and I. My fiancée.
Oh, yes. Likes horses, doesn't she? Clancy, as you probably know, I'm going to Paris tomorrow.
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, I've been thinking, and I've decided to take you along with me.
Well, thank you, sir. Isabel will be pleased.
Don't be damn silly. We can't take her.
No, I meant pleased that you've decided to take me.
The hard flogging will only be away for one night still. We might have time to fix in a couple of decent meals.
Oh, that's marvelous, sir.
Oh, by the way, that's another thing. I like the junior executives to call me F.J., not Sir, all right?
Yes, sir. F.J. I would like to say I'm most frightfully honored. I'm sure I shall learn a tremendous lot from you.
You ever been to Paris?
No, sir.
Got an idea you might find it quite interesting.
Oh, merci bien, monsieur.
Oh, hello, Alice. Mr. Franklin Jones here. I'd like to talk to my wife, please. How much did you give him?
4 francs.
I thought so when I heard that merci bien stuff. Too much. Hello, darling. Is that my birdie? Yes. Lovely trip. Lovely trip. There's no bumps. No. Paris? Well, you know, once you've seen it, you know. Missing you like hell, darling. Look after yourself. See you tomorrow. Bye, my love. Well, let's settle her.
Do you always call your wife like that?
My dear fellow, I never miss.
Oh, I must say that's jolly nice.
And jolly important.
Important?
Yes, rather. You know, I know a friend who arrived here in Paris. 2 hours later, the door opened of his suite. His wife dashed in and said, "Hello, darling. Surprise, surprise."
Gosh, how super.
Super. It was disastrous. Caught him with his trousers down, literally.
You mean he was,
In flagrante delicto, boy.
Then he deserved all he got.
He certainly did. One little telephone call like that, and he would have been okay. Well, clear the decks for action. Paris, here we come. See?
Well, for goodness sake, don't tell Isabel.
What you and I do here, a voice between you and me, eh?
Trumpet.
Trumpet. Not to worry, Uncle Jimmy will provide.
Please don't bother, thank you.
No bother. I consider it my bounden duty.
No!
No, did you say no?
Well, it's very kind of you, sir, but I do happen to be engaged.
Well, what's that got to do with it? I'm married,
Well, everybody doesn't have the same attitude towards
Peter, what's this in your hand here?
a cigarette.
Which you have no intention of telling your fiancé you smoked.
Well, no, but it's...
We also happen to know that smoking is a lethal habit.
Well, yes, but it's...
Also, you are therefore risking, by smoking, risking killing yourself, thus leaving your little girl a widow at an early age.
Well, yes, if I can...
And you are also doing it secretly, which proves that you are a selfish fool and a liar and deceiver to boot, eh?
Well, if you put it that way, I...
Well, your rules are why not mine. Now look, what's worse, killing yourself, risking killing yourself, or having a harmless spot of the other on the side.
All right, smoking. But as to the other, I just don't happen to indulge.
Indulge? What a revolting expression.
I just love Isabel.
Look, I love my wife. That's why I'm unfaithful to her when I'm away.
What? But why?
For one very good reason. Health.
I'm sorry, sir, I've lost you.
You got a watch, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, a nice one. Hasn't anybody told you that it deteriorates if you shove it away in a drawer and don't use it?
Well, not for one night.
We're not talking about watches.
But you brought them up.
Look, old boy, medical experts all agree that abstinence causes impotence, frustration, and all sorts of other neurotic symptoms.
My father was a prisoner of war for 3 years. I never met a more normal man.
Yes, but you see, it takes time. How old is he?
Well, he's dead, actually.
Oh, sorry. How old was he when he died?
46.
Well,
He was run over by a combined harvester.
Well, there you are, there.
What do you mean, there you are?
Flabby reflexes.
Oh, really?
Dear fellow, there must be something wrong with somebody who can't get out of the way of a combine harvester. For God's sake, they only go at about 2 miles an hour.
If you don't mind, sir, I'd rather not discuss it any further.
So you're going to wreck the whole evening just like that, eh?
You needn't wreck anything. You go your way, and I'll go to the Louvre.
And little Mr. Goody-Goody has a hold on me for the rest of my natural puff, eh?
If you are suggesting I would blackmail
I'm
you...
telling you this, lad. I never knew a neurotic who got very far in Balsam's plastics.
If you'll excuse me, sir, I think I'll unpack.
Do it yourself. Right. Alice, Amy. I know. Simone. Hello. Je veux Kleber, 3, 5, 10.
Come in. Entree.
Serviette, monsieur. Je peux passer au salle de place.
Oui.
Hello. Mademoiselle Simone, s'il vous plaît. Hein? Quoi? Oh, lancement, s'il vous plaît. Party? Oh. Well, party for a little while or party for good? Party pour bon. America? Oh, mercy. Yeah.
Hello, darling.
Paris! Darling, that's super. That means old Franklin J has his eye on you. Now, don't you go and muck it up. He's a good friend, but I'd hate to have him as an enemy. So don't go and put your foot in it.
My foot in it?
Hello. Mademoiselle Fifi de la Garde, s'il vous plaît. Quoi? Mort? Nikita, hang on a minute, will you? Do you know what mort means?
Dead.
Well, that's a bit much. Matthew, what a rotten bit of luck. You know, she was a real swinger, that girl. You want something?
Yes, I've been thinking. I suppose there is no harm in me making up a 4. Well, anyway, for dinner.
That's more like it.
But I'm afraid you'll have to dig up someone for me.
Oh, by the way things are going, I'll have to, won't I? Get yourself a drink and come and help me. This little book is full of talent, absolutely full. Now, who would be good for supplying a friend? I know, by Jove, I know a girl. I think I can find her. Yes, Frederick Duval, artist model. What's the number? Can't quite miss it. Can you see?
Oh, this is Fred Duval.
Yes, that's right, that's him. Her, I mean.
What do you mean that's her?
Well, it's the code, old boy. You see, in case somebody gets hold of the book. Like my wife, for instance. So you don't put Frederic, you put Fred.
But she doesn't live in Paris.
Doesn't she? Of course she does.
Well, it says 28 Great Missenden Lane.
Yes, that's it. That's more of the code. 28, that's her age at the last encounter. Great. Well, you should imagine it. Missenden, unmarried. Miss, what's the number?
E5000.
Elise, 5000. Elise, 5000. Yes. I just remembered. She's got a girlfriend. Awfully pretty. Hello? Devinez qui? Un vieux ami qui vous appelle.
No, I do not believe. Is it Jimmy?
That's right. First time.
Jimmy, how nice.
Yes.
I think you're forgetting me.
Forgetting you? How would I possibly forget you?
But what are you doing in Paris?
I've come to see you, of course. Well,
That is nice. How long you stay?
well, I'm only here for one night, and that's why, it's awfully important to get on with it. I mean, no, what are you doing tonight?
Well, nothing really.
Nothing. You jolly well are. You're coming out with me, and we're going to paint this little old Paris rouge.
You're having dinner?
Of course we are, before. Yes, well, I say, there's one little thing I must point out to you, and that is I am not alone.
It is good you say this, because there's something that you don't know. Since
that?
our last meeting, I'm married. Yes. You remember Michel? At that party in Montmartre? One with the beer?
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. He will be so glad to see you again. Well, when are we meeting?
Well, that's the whole point. Now, we'll have to figure that out later. I had to phone you later because I'm on here business. I'm going to finish this. Oh, damn, the telephone's going down the room. Do excuse me. I'll phone you later. Bye. Silly bitch.
But what happened?
He got married and expected me to take her husband out to Din-Din. Never mind, she's as common as dirt.
It looks pretty grim, eh?
Grim, never say die, old boy. Die. Di Williams. Look her up. Di Williams. By Jove. What happened there? Somebody in the next room? No, couldn't be. No.
Well, there's a Di Williams D.A.I.
That's her. That's her.
Address Wapping.
Wapping. You'll see two jolly good reasons for that. What's the number? What's the number?
Pope's Grove.
Pope's Grove. Pope? Oh, Rick. Oh. She's moved to Rome. I'd forgotten. How silly of me. Who's the next?
Jocelyn Winter, 25 Grand Avenue, Bristol.
Bristol. That sounds rather good. Oh, I really am going round the bend. He was at school with me. That's the only genuine entry in the whole book. What else have you got?
Here's something. It's a bit smudged. Louis or Louise Chernick.
Louise Chernick. Now, that rings a bell. What's the address?
Well, it looks like Great Cookham.
Great. Well, great's good enough. What's the number?
Kleber 3677.
Kleber 3677, please. Now, keep your fingers crossed, old boy. This should be all right, eh? Hello? Mademoiselle Chernick? Guess who? Jimmy Franklin Jones. I've come to see you, of course. What are you doing tonight? You're coming out, aren't you? By the way, there's one little thing I must tell you. I am not alone. I have a young colleague from the office. So I was wondering whether you knew a friend who could come and make a foursome, eh? You have? Oh, good. Oh, splendid. What's her name? Karina. Marvelous. Look, I know I can talk to you, Is she on your wavelength? I say, I can't wait to see you. Can you come round right away? Well, in London, in Paris, I mean. No, here, at the Louis XIV. I'm getting so excited. How long will it take? About a quarter of an hour? Right, bye. Au revoir. We're in, old boy, and you, my Annie, are in for an experience you won't forget in a hurry. Oh. Did you hear me asking about Karina? You know what Louise said? She said, compared with Karina, I am an amateur. How's about that for starters, eh?
Well, yes, but what on earth are you doing?
Stripping for action, old boy.
Well, no, you should be wearing something, at least when they arrive. I mean, it looks so...
Don't be such a cloth. Of course I'm not going to meet them stark naked.
But it looks so horribly...
Just about to let you into another secret. Hold that.
What on earth is it?
An operation scar. Duodenal ulcer, actually.
But why?
Why? Insurance, old boy. It's really frightfully important. An old friend of mine taught me this. Very clever fellow indeed. He came over here to Paris, met a little English dancer. Good time was had by all. 3 weeks later, he returned to England. About 3 weeks later, there was a knock on the door, and the little English dancer turned up. Created hell. He didn't know what to do. At least you wouldn't, and I wouldn't, but he did. He just said, I'd never seen her before in the whole of my life. Wife didn't believe it, of course. The girl said, well, don't be so ridiculous. You must know me. I know you. How would I know that you have a scar right across your stomach? So he said to his wife, he said, I haven't got a scar, dear, have I? And she said, no, of course you haven't. Show her. So he lifted up his shirt, no scar. Collapsed a little dancing girl who rushed screaming away into the night and is probably still under analysis. Got the idea?
It's incredible, but is it all worth it?
Of course it is. Insurance is always worth it, old boy. Now, come on, stick it on here, will you?
But have you ever had cause to...
No, I never have, but I've never crashed in an aeroplane, but I always insure against it. Careful now, don't wrinkle it.
Well, there we are.
What's it look like?
Revolting. Doesn't it put people off?
By the time they see this, old boy, it's too late to turn back. I say, I've got a couple of spares over there if you'd like to help yourself.
No, thank you.
Birthmark.
I don't think I'll bother.
I've used the birthmark, but I've got a wart if you'd like to
No,
walk.
really.
I've never tried the wart. Don't you really? Well, don't come moaning to me, you know, if you run out of alibis. Tell me, hadn't you better get ready?
Darling, there's a girl called Karina at the door. She says you're the father of her child.
I'm sorry, sir, I've changed my mind.
Now, look here, you little tyke.
No,
If you think after all...
not about the evening. Well, the wart. I'll borrow the wart, if I may.
Help yourself, old boy. Ah. Oh, that looks all right.
Certainly, monsieur.
Yeah, ça va, ça va. Right.
I say, you are going it.
We're going it a while. Nice bottle of champagne to get things running smoothly. Oh, beautiful. Here she goes. I've got a couple more bottles, but they're sparkling Vouvray. You after the first bottle, they can never tell the difference. Over a period of years, you can save a bloody fortune that way. Hello? Oh, merci. They're on their way up. Right. Well, now, general tactics. Don't waste time. With a bit of luck, we may be able to cram in a matinee before the evening performance.
Good heavens.
Another thing is this. Women always fall for their old lines. So give her the continental hand kiss together with a look of instant desire.
I don't think I'll be very good at that.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Look, just keep staring at them and breathe heavily through the nose. Action stations. Entree.
Mr. John, you have not changed.
Louis Cherney.
My friend, Karina Tabor, this is Mr. John.
Oh, Mr. Jones, I'm so very...
The telephone is going in the other room. I must answer it. Peter, you better come with me just in case it's for you. Shan't be a minute. Excuse us. Devastation, boy. Devastation.
She's gone off a bit, you mean?
Gone off. She was never on.
Do you know her?
Know her? Of course I know her. She's our old cook. What? Yes. Left us about 5 years ago to come to Paris. Don't you remember in the book it said great cook, and what a fool I ought to have thought of it then.
Looks like we're stuck with them now, doesn't it?
We are jolly well not. Now look, you're a doctor.
Why?
No, don't argue. Just get back there. When you hear from me, act accordingly.
Shall I give them a drink?
Are you mad? Don't give them a damn thing. Bloody old confidence tricksters.
You like Paris?
Do I? Oh, yes, I do.
Ah! Oh! Peter! Louise! Oh! I slipped on the soap.
Oh, get him to the bed.
The bed, that's the bed. Oh, careful.
I telephone for doctor.
No.
Yes, I think we'd better.
No, we don't need a doctor. Doctor?
No need, I am the doctor.
But she say you are working in the office.
Yes, I am the office doctor.
The office doctor.
Oh,
There's some tracheotomy of the lower tibia. Suspicion of impetigo. But no fracture.
Will I be able to get up this evening? I won't, will I, Doctor?
No, sorry, old chap. Complete rest for you. I'm afraid I shall have to ask you ladies to leave. Otherwise, wisteria may set in.
Oh,
Yes. I shall feel a spot of it creeping up now.
come, Karina, we will go home. I will telephone you later.
No, not this evening. Tomorrow. Afternoon.
Good night, ladies.
Did he go home?
Yes.
No, Tina.
No, he is too ill. Oh, I am so worried about him.
Don't worry, he'll pull through. All clear.
Is the door locked? Yes. Phew. I need a drink. Oh, by Jove. You did very well after a shaky start.
I'm sorry, I thought you really had slipped.
I did, but not on the soap. This is the first time I've ever slipped on a carpet. Extraordinary, isn't it? I say I like those medical terms. But I'm not so sure about wisteria. Wisteria, that frightfully good. Oh, well, back to the drawing board.
You don't mean to say you still hope to...
Hope? I am determined. If you think I'm going to scrub round this after all we've been through... Now, here, a scrubber! How could I possibly have forgotten the same time this year? It's obliging to go. Here we are, Frank Reno, 24 Marylebone Road.
Marylebone?
Yes, yes, a husband, but he's away quite a lot. Passy, 455, 4, Passy, 455. But a number of fives, as many as you want, to cut off the ones you don't want. This is an English girl. She was a model, actually. She met this French oaf when he was over in London as a student. She hates him, but she took a shine to me.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Is that Madame Reno?
Speaking.
Hello. Hello, Fanny. Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy Franklin Jones. Don't you remember this time last year? Frog's legs at the Fanu and the Grenouille. Never say that word, you know. And then afterwards, back here at the Louis XIV. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember you. You're the one in the oil business.
Plastics, actually.
Oh.
Don't you remember? Billy Witters introduced us.
Oh, of course. He was the one in the oil.
Well, fancy goods, actually. I say, you sound just as lovely as ever. Tell me, what are you doing tonight?
What did you say your name was?
Jimmy Franklin Jones.
Oh, I remember you. You're the one with that awful great scar.
Bingo! That's it, that's it. I say, tell me, is Hubby around?
Yes.
No. Can't you slip out?
Well, he's playing cards here tonight, and I'm going to the movies with a girlfriend.
I say, do you know, that's absolutely marvelous, and I'll tell you why. I have a young and very interesting friend with me over from London. I could bring him along and we could make a foursome.
All right. Oh, we'll have to meet at the cinema, though. The Royal in Passy at 7 o'clock.
Well, past is 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Right over there. I say, tell me, what's this girlfriend of yours like?
Wild and dotty about Englishmen.
Oh, marvelous. Can't wait to meet you both. Bye, Fanny.
Okay, Bill.
Jimmy. We're in. Come on, let's go. Oh, just 1 minute. I must try the plumbing. It must be the excitement. Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh! Eee.
What's this in aid of?
Oh, it isn't in aid of anything. I slipped on the soap. Oh, careful! Bloody French soap! I'll spew them.
Well, what do you think you've done?
I twisted my ankle. It's a weak one.
Would you like me to get a doctor?
No. No, I'll just rest it and see if it's all right in the morning.
Well, is there anything I can do?
No, just buzz off and leave me alone.
Right here. Well, give me a shout if you want me.
Who wants you? And don't look so bloody cheerful. What have I done to deserve this?
Entree.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. I have just come to the bed.
Oui. One moment. Monsieur is asleep.
Already?
Yes, he likes bed.
Ah,
I say, do you like champagne?
champagne? Naturellement, monsieur. I am French.
Champagne.
Oh, merci, monsieur.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Morning, Jay. How's the foot?
Oh, the vet had a look at it, said it'll be all right in a couple of weeks. You know?
Just been down to the shop to buy a present.
Anything interesting?
A gold cigarette lighter.
Gold cigarette lighter? Must have cost you a fortune.
Well, that's what she wanted.
She? Now, let me give you a bit more of the dice. As an old campaigner, never give expensive presents.
Vous permettez?
Yeah, oui.
I say, a little beauty.
Yes, not bad.
Wish I'd seen that last night. What was I saying? Oh, about buying presents. Yeah. Never take back expensive presents.
Well, why not?
Well, I know it doesn't apply on this trip. After some of these trips, you know, it might give the idea of, well, you know, guilty complex. So give him a cheap present. My wife always gets the same little cheap bottle of scent, you know. It's a small point, but well worth remembering.
Yes, well, thanks.
Not at all. Clancy? Clancy!
Yes, sir, Jay?
I wonder whether you'd mind if it's gone wrong. Would you lend me your lighter? I'd be very careful with it.
I'm sorry, I haven't got it.
Well, can't you go get it?
I can't, it's gone.
Gone? Gone.
Well, I gave it away, actually.
You gave your fiancée's gold cigarette lighter
Well, I
away?
didn't buy it for Isabel, actually.
You did? No, of course you didn't. She's given up smoking, hasn't she? Well, if you didn't buy it for Isabel, who...
And that reminds me, sir, the wart. I don't recommend it. It tickles.
Clancy, if this ever gets back to the office, I'll destroy you. I really will destroy you, Clancy. I can never live it down.